If tomorrow you wake up and the government doesn't say aliens have landed, they just calmly confirm we are not alone, what happens to your money in the 48 hours after that press conference? If you're a crypto heavy professional with 6 or 7 figures spread across exchanges, wallets, and a couple of banks, the headline alone is enough to move markets. Your real risk isn't a 20% dip in Bitcoin. It's what happens when the system gets hit with a belief shock, the kind central bank analysts are already warning could trigger bank stress, liquidity crunches, and a blind rush into anything that feels safe. You don't need another speculative strategy. You want one thing: a structure where, no matter what some press conference says about non-human intelligence, you can still move capital, protect your stack, and look after the people you care about. Here's how I make your finances disclosure resilient without turning you into a bunker guy. Step 1. Split your world into operating capital, long-term stack, and true safety. Decide what absolutely cannot be frozen or haircut without blowing up your life. And make sure it isn't all sitting in a single exchange, bank, or jurisdiction. Step 2. Diversify quietly across custody, jurisdictions, and rails. Mix regulated custodians, self-custody, and multi-sig, and spread fiat across multiple institutions and countries, not because you're paranoid, but because you actually understand counterparty risk. Step 3. Wrap your core assets in boring, grown-up structures like companies, trusts, or segregated accounts, so that if rules shift after a shock, you're not standing there as an easy target with everything in your personal name. I'm not a bank, a family office, or a lawyer. I'm a crypto-heavy operator who looked at my own balance sheet one day and realized a single weird headline could freeze way too much of my life. So I went down the rabbit hole on Black Swan risk, institutional custody, and how serious players think about jurisdictions and structures. I pulled together what central bank analysts, wealth managers, and crypto custodians were actually saying about disclosure level shocks and systemic risk, and I stress tested it on my own setup until I had something simple I could run on a weekend. The result is a practical system called the 7-point Black Swan Protection Checklist for crypto-heavy professionals. Inside, you'll map your exposure, separate true safety from risk, and design a structure that's harder to break using plain English templates you can complete in an afternoon. I'm not here to tell you what to buy or sell. I'm here to give you a blueprint so that when the next belief shock headline drops, you're not piecing together a plan from Twitter threads. Go through the checklist, fill it out, and if you don't end up with clearer visibility and a stronger structure than you have today, email me within 30 days and I'll refund you. No drama. If you've got real money on the line, a disclosure headline shouldn't be the thing that stress tests your life. Click the link below, grab the checklist, and put your first Black Swan protection rule in place this week.